So I have a few things to share. First off, of course, ModelOff is underway. Signups have already underway, so be sure you sign up. I've signed up. Encourage everybody else to go out there. Hey man, it's $30 if you're a professional, $20 if you're a student. So go out there and go ahead and test your mettle against the best financial analysts out there in the world. So first off, go ahead and do that at modeloff.com. Secondly, I have something I'd like to share with you. Share my screen here. And I trust you can see my desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're, I'm big fans of the guys the guys and lady over at E90E50. So E90E50 is sites.google. Go over and check this out, where they have this entire site is just cool charts that you can do in Excel, things often that you wouldn't even think were possible. And I'm just kind of a big fan of the place. You can come over here and just look at some of the things that they've done. And you see almost everything here is basically an Excel chart, but there's an especially cool thing that they did here in the last week or so. Let me just come back one more here. It says combining a bubble and an XY scatter line chart. So this is cool, right? And the cool thing about this is if you come over here, the Frankens team does this, you come over here, they usually let you download a copy of this so that you can actually play with this and test this out for yourself. But the cool thing about this is as you input different numbers in here in your XY, your growth profit, and your volume, not only does a bubble chart come up, but a line chart comes in as well and tells you the direction that the bubbles are going. Right? So as you were to put in your next coordinates for July as an example, you'd have another bubble that would come out, and you would have a line that would tell you how the bubble is moving from one stage to the next in the direction that it's heading in. Really cool. This is something I've never really seen before, particularly with an arrow on the end, just combining a bubble and an XY scatter line chart. Really cool stuff, so I'd encourage everybody to go out and take a look. These guys do some really creative stuff over there at E90E50. So if you could go ahead and take a look at that. And coming back to me, Oz, I think you also have something.
Okay. All right, so I will share my screen here. Okay, great. All right, so the people at infoactive.co, they got a bunch of collaborators from around the country to make a collaborative ebook around data, and it's a really good thing. They didn't have data geeks in mind. It was more regular folks who are dealing with data and their job is stuck, because they are doing 3D pie charts and making a mess. So the 50 collaborators from 14 countries, I think, and to have a look at it, infoactive.co/data-design. And I was one of the collaborators. I did Chapter 7, Getting Data Ready for Cleaning. So that was a lot of fun. And I want to share this article from the New York Times from earlier this week talking about the janitor work involved with working with data. This is something I talk about a lot in my blog, where data parsing, data cleansing, checking for data quality is not talked about very much. And we talked about this a little with Mike Gervin. It's around the things that we need to know to really work with data. And this was a really good article, and it's, I think, a conversation that needs to happen more, because we know when we have clean data, we know what to do. But what happens when, let's stop sharing. So you go and learn how to do pivot tables and then go back to work and your data is not ready to go into the pivot table. You got to do that janitor work. So that's the news that I have to share.
Gotcha. I think you have something as well, Zach.
Yeah. So for everyone who is a Power Query nut or uses Power Query, may or may not know it, but Ken Poles, who visited the show here a week or two ago, he's got a blog at excelguru.ca, excelguru.ca/blog, and he blogs a lot about Power Query. He's got a new post up today talking about using some text formulas, which is a little different using the M language as opposed to using it on a spreadsheet. So it's a really nice, helpful post if you're trying to do some data parsing in Power Query.
Gotcha.
I appreciate what he's been doing by highlighting Power Query on his blog.
Yeah, he's done some absolutely amazing things with it. Things that I've seen him do. Some things that I thought would be absolutely impossible, and it's all based in Power Query, and it's super lightning fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awesome add-in if you can really learn how to use it.
Yeah. You
Gotcha.
need Excel Pro Plus, right?
No.
No?
Power Query works with Excel 2010 or Excel 2013, all versions.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good to know. Thanks.
So thank you for that, Zach. And Bill, you had some news as well?
Yeah, so let me share my screen here. So everyone's been seeing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and I got challenged today. So part of the deal, you get to nominate 3 other people, and since I was going to be on Excel TV tonight, I'm challenging Rick, Oz, and Jordan to the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Challenge accepted.
There you go. All right, thanks, guys.
If I just pour this water all over me right now.
Yeah, so I'm in a hotel. So this is the ice bucket. So this is going on later.
All right, that's great.
On. So thank you for that, Bill. Jordan, you have something as well?
I do. I have 2 awesome things to show you. So first of all, I'm going to show you what some of the friends of our show have been up to. So let's hit that screen share. I'll jump to screen 2. And you guys will let me know if it doesn't work, because I know we had some issues when showing this add-in. So just to start out, our friend at Vertex42, John Whitwer, has come out with a new template gallery add-in. And for those of you who are not familiar, although that's probably maybe less than 1% of anyone who's ever searched for a template on Excel online, know that Vertex42 has tons of different templates. I'm just going to show you. I'll click budgets here. So he's got lots of these templates. Most of them are free. It's mostly paid for by advertising. So we obviously want to support him. So he has a new add-in for Excel, which I'm going to bring up, and it uses Ribbon Commander, which is by Spreadsheet 1. And Ribbon Commander is a way. And I don't completely understand it yet, but as far as I can tell, if you've ever done any toolbar development, you have to use the custom UI editor. There are other ways. Andy Pope has a great tool he uses, but I think Ribbon Commander actually generates all this code on the spot. So it does it for you in Excel, and it's an add-in. And you can go and download Ribbon Commander, and once you've done that, you can actually go to the add-in manager and install it. And you would go here and you would select the template gallery from the list and click OK and install it, but I've actually already done that. So I'll click over here. Here's the Vertex42 add-in. So just to show you, all of those templates are now at your disposal. So you could click on them, and then it will open up a web page to take you directly to them. So then you can download them from here. So let me just jump back. There's tons of different ones. You can always get the updates. You can take a look at the big gallery. So this takes a second to load just because there's just so many of them. So this is really just a mind-blowing amount of templates here at your disposal. And when you're finished, if you really want to unload the add-in, but you probably don't because you want all these templates, you can just click that, and that's part of Ribbon Commander. So I just wanted to show you this. You can go download it at Vertex42.com. Let me pull up the website 1 second. We're going to just switch back to me. So make sure you go there and check it out, Vertex42.
Right.
Let's see if I can just find it on here. I had it 1 second ago. I'm sorry about that. Here we go. So you can download it under apps. So just make sure you go there. Make sure you download it. It's a great tool. And something else I want to show you. This is also great. I am coming to LA, so bring out that red carpet, pour yourself some champagne, pour me some champagne too, because we are going to do us some data visualization in Excel and some dashboards. So if you are out in the LA area, or you have friends in the LA area, and they want to come and meet me and meet Sylvia Juhas, who's also really allowed me to partner with her, I should say. I don't want to say partner with me, because she's really done all the great work on promoting and getting this done, and coming up with the great classes. So we're going to have two. One's on the 25th and one's on the 27th. That is next week, 7 to 9 p.m. in Santa Monica. And guess what? There is free beer and free wine. I am not just saying that to get you out there. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss this, go to optionexplicitbba.com, which is a terrific website. Great name for a blog. Just ask Bill. Go there. It's the first thing on upcoming live workshops in Los Angeles. And I also have something in Cincinnati that we'll talk about more as that comes up. And you can click on any of these links. Here's that register link. Look at that great picture. So these are two awesome classes that you do not want to miss. And if you do, you're going to miss the free wine and beer. So see you there.